commanders. According to PTI, former Northern Army commander D.S. Huda, the man who oversaw the surgical strikes in 2016, has described the current situation as serious and not a normal transgression. He particularly emphasized that Chinese transgression into areas like Galwan was worrying, as there was no dispute between the two sides in that area. The Chinese media has continued with its shrill rhetoric on the issue. A Global Times report, in fact, goes on to blame the Indian side for the escalating tensions along the LAC. The report said, and I quote, India in recent days has illegally constructed defense facilities across the border into Chinese territory in the Galwan Valley region, leaving Chinese border defense troops no other options but making necessary moves in response and mounting the risk of escalating standoffs and conflicts between the two sides. Unlike previous standoffs, the latest border friction was not caused by accident but was a planned move of New Delhi. That's what he says. The gravity of the situation is such that the Indian Army General Naravane will be meeting with his top commanders from tomorrow. Army sources say the top brass of the force is likely to discuss security issues along with other points. There have been multiple reports of China's People's Liberation Army making cross-border transgressions into Indian territory, in eastern Ladakh especially. China has also been trying to halt India's patrolling patterns and has alleged that India tried to breach the border illegally in the standoff that ensued. Over 100 Indian and Chinese soldiers were injured in the violence. The Indian Army uses the term finger for numbering mountains surrounding the Pangong Tso Lake. China has objected to BSF troops patrolling the surrounding areas and has in fact denied India access to Finger Route 4 as well. Experts and observers of international politics claim that China's actions are one of the most serious aggressions against India and its ethos. The current standoff at Galwan Valley comes after Indian and Chinese troops fought over a road that branches out from Leh-Karakoram axis. In fact, just a short while back, we got reports that Chinese President Xi Jinping has told the People's Liberation Army to be ready for armed combat in times of pandemic. Xi Jinping said that the coronavirus pandemic has seriously threatened China's national security. Joining us on this broadcast is my colleague Siddhant Sibal, Beyond's principal diplomatic correspondent. Siddhant, we're also learning that after Chinese aggression along the line of control, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also held a meeting with the Chief of Defence Staff, the NSA and the 3 service chiefs as well. What details can you get us?
Well, yes, Shobit, there was a meeting. In fact, that meeting